And so as asinine as it was about 4 years ago, we began to see Army public articles by the Army War College and others. One scenario was preparing for war in North Carolina to take over several small towns and one medium-sized city. It's a whole war game. And they said, we believe this scenario may happen. Well, Martians may land too and try to suck our brains out with melon ballers. Doesn't mean it's really going to happen. Maybe a race of aliens that look like 14-foot tall pink elephants are going to land and tell us that they love Johnny Cash. I mean, maybe one chance in 85 quadrillion. There's about as good a chance of the Tea Party linking up with Al-Qaeda groups as there is of Santa Claus sleigh being pulled by 12 Easter bunnies with red noses. It's fantasy on fantasy on fantasy. But there's that article and video up on Infowars.com. Totally sick. FBI links Ferguson anarchist to ISIS, and sovereign citizens also linked to Islamic terror organization. That's what they do. They tie the sovereign citizen movement into the Tea Parties. That's basically what they're doing. But you can just type into a search engine, Army prepares to fight Tea Party. And you'll get Forbes and the Washington Times if you're a new listener and don't believe me. And in some of those training scenarios, it says, we believe the Tea Party is going to link up with radical Islamicists and take over U.S. towns and cities. That is the most ridiculous, over-the-top, obviously baloney-filled statement I think I've ever heard. There it is, FBI terror report. Militia sovereign citizens, greater threat than Islamic terrorists. No, that's another one. That's an InfoWars story. It's a Washington Times and a Forbes, and the headline, searching the web, is, let me give you an exact headline from memory here. The Army prepares to fight the Tea Party. That's the headline. And then it's got a flag that, with a teapot on it with bullet holes in it. That was the graphic from the Washington Times. The one out of Forbes is just an Abrams tank. So that's what's going on for anybody that wants to look it up and to see that for themselves. That this is the big preparation that's happening. There's the Forbes article, how the U.S. military would crush a Tea Party rebellion. And then if you go into the actual Army report that this links to, quote, dealing with nationalists and states that want to secede. Well, the feds are fully captured and the states want to pull out to reconstitute the republic. Oh, here comes the Army. And they set up Homeland Security to, quote, fight Al-Qaeda. And now we're told, oh, no, it's for the veterans, it's for the gun owners.